Oh boy, it's a race.
Oh, who's gonna win, bro?
You know what the real secret is? The secret is that there is no secrets.
You know what the real secret is? Peanut butter.
Interesting take. But you guys, all these people selling thousands of dollars a day online with any products, whether that's info products, physical products, services, both services online or offline, whatever that may be. The secret is that there actually are no secrets, unless you want to look at the secrets in the details. It's primarily the offer itself and the marketing, so the way it's structured. We've got PB in the building too, chilling over here in the office. I hope you guys can't see what's on there because I can't show you on the whiteboards. But we're gonna be getting a couple of people's perspectives over this video. I have a couple of buddies coming over to the office here momentarily who I'm gonna introduce you to and get their take on this as well. Because the thing I've learned, and I've done a lot of different stuff from selling, you know, I literally remember my first $45 commission. I was selling an informational product online as an affiliate through ClickBank, and I remember that. You know, now going from $45 to having a day where I made over $40,000 in profit selling products online. It kind of blows your mind and it really shifts your perspective, and obviously to do numbers like that and progress along the way and obviously achieve that consistently as well, there's a lot of different things that go into it. So I'm gonna give you the first few of my keys first, and then we might have PB jump up on here real quick. You guys have seen him in some videos. We're just all hanging out. Look at this amazing view. It's golden hour right now in Newport Beach. Absolutely unreal. But a couple of the things that I want you guys to focus on, no matter what you're trying to sell, okay? I'm gonna give you like a little three-part structure. I love structures that flow together, and this is all connected. So the first thing is your product. Whether it's your own product or a product you're selling for someone else, sorry if that airplane's loud up there, but you guys have to understand that it has to, that there is no debate for this, okay? It has to be a good product. Whether I'm building a new e-commerce store, which I'm actually doing right now. Oh, look at that new ficus, by the way, too. Getting a little spice out here on the patio. But if I'm starting a new e-commerce store, just for an example, it has to be a good product, because now these other 2 points won't matter if it's not a good product, because there's no demand, you won't be able to sell it anyways. So the secondary step is making sure that's structured correctly. So very frequently for informational products, you might see fitness people selling this, or even entrepreneurs selling their books, their courses, their seminars, whatever it is, literally any informational product online. That could be how to lose weight, you know, you guys get it. Anything like that, it's the video sales letter, it's the ad copy, it's the nitty-gritty structure on how you as a customer coming into their funnel system, which means how you're being approached by their offer, it's your experience, it's how your thought process works when you first see that. They have that secondary piece structured correctly, and that plays into this third one, which is the marketing. So for me, that's my skill, that's what I focus on, that's what I sell, that's what I do, that's how I sell my products. I understand the marketing, and I want to point out a difference here. There's a difference between marketing and advertising, and a lot of people seem to think that either there isn't or that these two things are the same, which I guess are the same two things. But marketing is telling a story, okay? Marketing, that's where it plays more into like the video sales letter, right? The ad copy, telling a story, because stories will sell people. It's that emotion, right? So having the marketing skills is different than the advertising skills. Advertising is like, okay, I don't need to deal with setting up all the funnels. Someone else does the product, you know, layouts, all the descriptions and the ad copy. Advertising is simply understanding like product research, or not product research, excuse me, like the audience you're marketing to, and just making that as optimized as possible. Like the very practical things with Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO, they advertise, okay? That can be billboards too, magazines, whatever. That is their skill. So that's the difference between advertising and marketing. So a lot of people don't think that those exist. But one of the biggest things I've personally learned just from selling now in multiple different industries, multiple different businesses, a little bit offline, primarily online, some physical and some digital products, I've learned that there's so many different similarities. And that's what I love about this. With what I do, I'm able to take my skill set and pretty much sell anything, because I understand both the marketing and advertising point of it. And while I can do other things, am I the best at it? Not necessarily. I don't say I am. That's actually why I have team members for different things and employees I've trained, because they're better. You know, I would rather overpay someone else to do something than do it myself where it's not as good. You know, like there's people who offer to work for me every single day. Like, yo, let me move in or whatever. Like, let me work for you. Let me be a VA. that's more work on my end, you know, because then I have to train them. That's usually that situation. I would rather overpay someone who already knows what they're doing and, you know, just give them a healthy cut. Like that's what I do with salespeople, the people who help me with marketing for anything or manage any sort of project I'm doing. So that's a structure that I personally prefer. But being able to sell a lot of products online, this is one of the massive things that I have learned that I haven't really shared in anything. Yeah, definitely not on a YouTube video. I think we released it in the program, which was the e-commerce one specifically. That was, I think it was 4 months ago. I first mentioned it, and this blew a lot of people's minds, okay? When it comes to your product, people often try, and this is e-commerce related, so sorry if you're not really doing that. You can still apply it though. When you're saying, okay, this would relate to the fitness industry as well. I wanna sell in the fitness niche. Now let me go find a product. For me, that is not how I do it. Unless I am creating the product, okay, this is a little like, it's getting more narrow. So at first I used to pick a niche. Okay, I wanna sell in the fitness niche. Whether that's you're a fitness person and you wanna sell a course or a product, you know, or I'm just drop shipping products, which means selling physical products that typically come from China. We market that online and don't touch it. So by doing that, I used to say, okay, I'm gonna pick the dog niche. I'm gonna sell dog related products. Well, then it became, I actually don't look for the niche now. I like to find winning products. I have very specific product research strategies where that's what I focus on. I find the product and then I build the niche out around that, because you're really only gonna be marketing and advertising 1 to 2 main products, maybe 3 down the road. So that's just how I personally structure all the marketing and advertising that I do with any of my businesses. It's not like a crazy amount of products like you see, I don't know, if like Pura Vida or Fashion Nova, like massive e-commerce. That's not even full, that is e-commerce, but you know, massive brands like that, or Amazon, where you know it's just massive amounts of products being advertised and whatnot, or like Grant Cardone's informational products, he has like 100. You know, mine are always like 1 or 2, maybe 3 products on one of my drop shipping stores. You know, I don't really have ones that do more than that. Obviously, client stores do more. You know, that's their choice and their structure. I just run the ads. And for my informational products, I only have the one e-commerce program, so that's kind of interesting, which by the way, that's closed down. I put a wait list. I'm gonna leave that link down below. A lot of people have been asking. That's gonna be 100% different. I'm just changing that to be like even 1,000 times more effective for everyone. So hit that down below and you can learn more about that, because it's not gonna be open for a while. But really understanding those pieces, so now it's even becoming more narrow. Now I'm looking for those specific audiences. So I'm making sure there's an audience to actually advertise to. Then inside of there, I do the product research. Then from there, I pick the niche, which basically means for e-commerce, you're doing filler products, which means you're selling a lot, you're finding other products that you're probably not really gonna sell, but you put it on there to kind of fill up the store, the page, the website, the brand, and make it look a little bit more legit. So that's just a couple things that I've taken away. I primarily do e-commerce. For those of you who don't know, that's what this channel is based around, as well as just documenting my journey with all my different businesses. You know, moving out here, traveling the world. I just turned 18, so if you guys aren't following the journey, be sure to hit that nice link and subscribe button down below. But I have a couple of good friends coming over here in a minute. It's actually about to be Kieran, who's one of them. It's his birthday tomorrow. He's out here in LA, and we're headed to this amazing dinner spot tonight, so we're gonna go celebrate a little bit with him and get to catch up with him, as well as JR Garage. So if you guys know them, they do a lot of stuff. I'm gonna let them explain. I think it's just Jeff who's out here. I don't know if Christian's here, but just let them explain a little bit more about what they do in selling online, get their take on it. They don't know I'm filming this, so we're gonna get their reaction here in a moment once they come, and you know, hopefully help you guys out with their advice, because they do extremely well. So I'll see you in a second. All right, you guys, and they all pulled up. We've got Casey in the building. We've got one half of JR Garage, and we've got Kieran's Life, as you guys already know, Sales Funnel God back there. And
reunited.
They've already been here. Yeah, it's been a minute. They just pulled up in the G-Wagon. We're headed out to dinner to celebrate a special someone's birthday.
That's me.
So, going out, they made me dress all fancy, look like my one-collared shirt. Like, what's going on here? He's got the new Yeezys. I've got the new ones too. They're nice. But I explained a little bit about what's going on with this. Okay, selling 2,500 bucks a day worth of products online.
100%.
Okay, I know you do more than that. This guy's got cars. He just bought a new one. He just explained it.
Yeah, no.
But give him a quick, 30-second rundown on exactly like what you do and the platforms you do it on, and then a little bit of your advice and your expertise, because you've been doing that for a minute.
True. Yeah, we're hitting like 10 years in the works, so it's a long haul. It's been a long time, but it's been a lot of fun. But anyway, as some of you guys may know, we buy and resell rare coins and currency, collectibles, things like that. We love it, big passion for it, so it doesn't really feel like work, even though it's been a lot of time and energy put into those stores. And all physical items, like we're shipping things. It's not drop shipping. I wish it was like just drop shipped, honestly. But you know, everything's physical, so it is a lot of work, but it pays off in the long run. So we crossed over 100,000 transactions not too long ago. So that's
with eBay.
Yeah,
Okay.
with eBay. 100,000 packages shipped out the door. Like that's crazy.
And do you guys do that yourself?
Yeah, no employees, all ourselves. So
Jesus.
yeah.
Talk about outsourcing efficient right
Yeah,
there.
looking
I know he
to
always
automate
tells them to
eBay.
outsource.
Looking to automate that a little bit. I'm getting it's getting a little tiresome, but hey, you know, it's
And
worth it.
What's one good tip of advice you have for people who are just starting? Most people watching this haven't even
Yeah.
started selling online. So
Well,
what's
with
a
eBay-
good way?
With eBay, it's all about cash cow listings, 100%. It's about the listings that are out there for months, if not years, and will sell hundreds, if not thousands of quantity on those listings. It is not about one listing for one item. No, I mean, if you're trying to do that, like that's cool, but it's all about the cash cows. Like that's where you're gonna rake in the money.
Show them the $50 real quick. Whip it out. The one eBay listing that's doing like super well. Like cover the title, but show them like you sold this many in the last like whatever.
Just tell them.
I'll just tell them. I don't want to show
believe
them.
you.
Okay.
He won't show them. They're not gonna believe. He's fake. His cars are rented.
Yeah,
Fake.
bro. But yeah, one of our best listings. Well, I don't have a ton of good cash cow listings. The first page we just dominate in searches, but one of them that's doing really well launched a few months ago. I think we're already at almost 1,000 sold quantity.
Jeez.
And each item is over $70. So off one listing, over 70K in a couple months.
Boom. And your profit margins are high?
Yeah, almost double on those. So 100% margins. Like,
Boom.
bro, it's insane. Like a lot of things, if it's not doubling or tripling my money, I like won't even touch it. Like
This guy, frugal
Margins
over
are
here looking
insane.
for those big margins. I like that though,
So,
with
yeah,
eBay.
all about cash cows. Like long-term successful listings, put a ton of time into making them, make them perfect. I'm all about the perfect title, perfect subtitle, description, and one of my hacks is pay for every little add-on upgrade. That's big.
On eBay? I've never done eBay,
For
so I don't
every
know.
single add-on upgrade, bold title, extra pictures, enlarged pictures, bigger, all that stuff, it totals $12 when you launch the listing. 12
worth it.
bucks. And in eBay's minds, they're like, ooh, this guy's spending money with us. We're gonna hook him up low-key in return. We'll bump him up.
Better SEO, yeah.
It helps, definitely. So that's one little hack, and it helps buyers too. For 12 bucks, 12
That's
bucks.
worth it.
That's one thing that we always do. So yeah,
I like that.
cash cows.
Tips of the trade. All right, Kieran's life.
Yeah, what's good?
What's up? What's up? If you want to give him a quick rundown on exactly what you do in a little
we're
bit.
talking about physical products, right? So
Yeah, it can be physical or digital, okay?
So
So
fun
any
fact,
standpoint of just selling
So
products.
I'm gonna throw a curveball here. So I do social media marketing. I do kind of like a higher end, like I consider myself more of a consultant than a social media marketer. But basically, the clientele that I work with, they sell physical products. So I don't sell physical products. I sell services, and my service is selling physical products for my clients.
Yeah.
So but there's kind of like a middleman between when I'm selling these physical products. But long story short, I've sold many hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of products if you add them all up, because they're very high ticket items, probably into the millions, I don't even know. But basically, I do a lot in the DMs. I'm very hands-on with a lot of my clients because they are higher ticket clients. So I do a lot of hands-on work, a lot of DMing from my clients' accounts. I do a lot of Facebook retargeting and dealing with leads that come in via Facebook Messenger, inbox. I even have access to the sales email of a few of my clients that are higher ticket that I'm very one-on-one with. So I would say a couple tips is, we can talk about selling in the DM first. I think responding quickly, and I think Hayden could agree with me on this, getting back to people very, very quickly, especially when I'm dealing with these high net worth people, because I'll give you a little glimpse. You know, my niche, I work with very high-end luxury and exotic cars. So when the owner of a Ferrari wants a body kit for his car, he wants a body kit for his car like
Right now.
Like now.
Not
He's
in 40
waiting.
minutes, yeah.
Because if you don't get back to him immediately, he's going to go to the other company, our competitor, right? So that's basically how that works. So I would say, it really depends on the industry, but a huge thing for me that's been successful for me in terms of selling these products is getting back to the people quickly, and then I think an overall customer experience is important in any business, and especially when you're selling physical products over the internet through DMs, email, whatever it is. It's important to make them feel comfortable, because a lot of the times, like when a customer is seriously like on the other end of the line, like talking to you, and you're just some text bubble, it's a little bit weird. So you want to make sure that you're making it human, you're making it comfortable for them, and you're making them feel comfortable with sending you a multiple $10,000 wire.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's what you're trying to get out of them in terms of the sale. So.
Boom. A lot of higher ticket stuff there.
Boom.
Got started with that. Wow. Now we got
DM.
Casey. Boom.
DM
I was
game,
talking to him, you guys. I made that video not too long ago. You probably saw it a couple days from when you're watching this. Selling in the DM, 5 to 6 grand a day. What the
fuck is he doing?
What?
I'm Jeff. Peace out.
He's going on the balcony no one uses. We don't know where that one goes. All right, let's get you standing there so they can't see what's on the walls. We gotta go low key.
Yeah, totally. Feel you, bro. All right, so we're talking about what exactly? How to sell $2,500
or more a day.
A day.
Yeah, if you want to run through a little about what you've been doing, selling products, everything with that, and just some tips.
Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about some stuff when it comes to clients, a lot of high ticket packages, putting things together and providing service to clients. So now, over the last 4 months, I merged my social media agency with this company called Build Your Empire, which is a media company. We have 1.4 million followers on Instagram. We do a lot of media buying. People will pay us as the influencer, I guess you could say, to promote their personal brands. But we do a lot of just putting packages together with high net worth individuals, people that want to build their personal brand on social media, but then also in the back end monetize it with a product or a mastermind or whatever it is. But I would say the biggest thing about selling social media, digital products, whatever it is obviously knowing what you're selling. Let's say you said $2,500. What's gonna get you there? Is it one package at $2,500? Is it 25 packages at $100? What exactly?
Yeah, it can be different
selling?
variations.
So the number one thing I would say is know what you're selling, right? If you wanted to hit $2,500 a day, you have to have something that can produce that much either as a package, or if you're selling actual products, you have to say, all right, how many do I have to sell to reach that? And I think if you don't have those limitations set and you don't know where your end goal is to get to that number, whether it be 2,500, 25,000 a day, whatever, then you're never gonna get there if you don't have it set. But I would say for me, when it comes to structuring packages, for now, I'm doing a lot of just, I would say, communication and word of mouth marketing, because my network that I've been able to build over the last 3 years, a lot of them want a personal brand or want to build on social media or want me to connect them with other people. So now I don't do a lot of Facebook advertising on the back end for my company and the packages. It's more word of mouth marketing through my clients, through my business partners. So that's my sort of main focus right now, is just tapping into my network, because literally if someone in your network wants a service of yours, I guarantee you there's 10 others. Maybe you know them, maybe your client knows them, because if you provide a good service, they will provide a good word of mouth for you, and that itself is the best marketing. If someone can take you and refer you to their best friend, it instantly gives you credibility, it instantly closes the sale, and all you gotta do is provide the service. So that's what I would say.
Exactly. And to add on real quick about like referrals, you have to make sure you do such a good job, because they're putting their name, that friend, the first person, they're like kind of putting their reputation on the line for you.
100%.
So absolutely massive. Exactly. Always over deliver, you guys. But we're gonna be heading out to dinner here, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed having a couple of these people. What the fuck? All right, she's going back. Oh!
Ready, watch. Put this in slow motion, bro. It's simple. All you get is this position, and you just go. Let's go to dinner.
All right, I don't even know what that was, but we're off to dinner, so hope this is a good spot, you guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like down below, and as always, join the family, join the gang. Hit that nice looking subscribe button, and with that being said, I'm gonna pass him in subscribers soon. What do you got, 900K?
Yeah, 835.
835, I love how he knows it.
6 months, bro.
6 months, all right, you guys, make it happen. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Peace.